everyone, and welcome back to Ninja Coolio Warrior. Today is the start of the 22nd tournament. Last time, 100 Robloxians came with the goal of achieving ultimate victory, and while some did get closer to that goal, it wasn't enough to fully annihilate the dangerous course. Today, another batch of 100 people, new and returning, are taking on the course once more. And now that the weather is chillier and the water has reached temperatures below zero, will any of the 100 everyday men and women be able to destroy this death-defying course? Let's head down to there and find out. Keeping up with the tough difficulty of the last few seasons, the first stage has gotten a few changes. The Double Dipper now requires a bit of momentum, meaning competitors will have to guide the bars down each track to avoid hitting the icy waters below. After the new obstacle, a bridge of blades has been added, requiring competitors to balance their way through tilting platforms. Another obstacle that be added today is the half-pipe attack, returning harder than ever, as competitors will now have to swing a rope to the platform from the other side. The last change added to the first stage today is the new slider jump, replacing the dangerous flying chute from last time. While it's another bar obstacle, competitors will have to glide down a track and use all their momentum to fly over to the next net and successfully climb down without failure. The time limit has been increased up from 135 to 145, but will it be enough to ensure the mini clears throughout the day? Well, let's head down to the first stage where the action is about to begin. First on the first stage is Super Bon 129 Hacked. A person who's probably hacked in the past, or I don't know. Weird title name. But he fails the rope glider, obviously. Now we have Patrick Squarepants 9, another oddball name. I've never, some of these names I just feel as though they just pull like names out of a hat, and he fails rope glider, unfortunately. Here we have Zero Zam Rays. I think he competed before. Might have to check the databases. Okay, it's not a database spreadsheet. And he makes the rope glider just fine. Now he's onto the new and improved Double Dipper. This time you have to push it. And unfortunately, that's not what he does. Too bad to Zamrays. Here we have Silence. Another new... No, I don't think he's new. I think he's a regular. Beats me. But he can lose the first obstacle, at least that's something he could really appreciate. Barely gets onto the second bar, and cannot make the landing, unfortunately. Very disappointing. Here we have Epic Oliver legally starting the first obstacle, but still does not make it either way, so it doesn't really matter. Very great job by him. Now I have Stavo Fire? Weird English language, and he fails the rope glider as well. Yeah, a lot of rope gliders fails already. Maybe our next man, Alexius, I think that's how you say it, will complete. No, he can't. He sucks at it. Jesus. Yeah, this is what happens when you have a lot of newcomers start. You're gonna have a lot of idiots trying to run. Maybe, what was that? Puppy Girl Rock 602 will make it. Weird name, I will say, but let's see if this girl, who's probably just a fucking 40-year-old man, like running, will win. Already onto the Butterfly Express, so she's doing good. I will applaud her for that. With 82 seconds left. Having a bit of trouble on the Butterfly Express though. Turning the walls weird, but makes it through just fine to the second one. Tries to swing it. Oh, misses the opportunity to jump to the platform. Has to go through another passage. Tries to reverse it, but makes it jump. Yeah, she does. Alright. Now she's onto the Bridge of Blades. Another new obstacle, I think. Yeah. Never actually been made before. And she does not make the jump to the platform. Very poor effort by Puppy Girl Rocks. Now we have Ethan Gamer Joe. I think that's Joe? Wow. Seriously not how you spell it, but he's onto the Double Dipper. Let's see how he does. I think he's pushing down with the middle, and unfortunately does not have the momentum or strength to get to the second bar. A very saddening run for Ethan, of course, not me. Either way, now we're on to next man, Ilma Freak. I think Ilma Freak. I don't know how you say it, but completes the Double Dipper just fine. So now he's onto the Butterfly Express. Puppy Gamer, I don't know however you spell, whoever got to this point had trouble on the obstacle, But Ilma's not having too much difficulty. I mean, it's a little bit slow, but makes it just fine on the platform. Now he's onto the Bridge of Blades with 70 seconds left. So far, decent pace, but having a bit of trouble. Oh, barely flips himself off there. Now he's onto the Double Dipper. Not Double Dipper, Jumping Spider. My golly, I'm really messing up names, but he cannot dismount, unfortunately. After him, 20 more people. Normally, how it usually rolls around the course, and all of them had not really any way to really get past the last half of the course. Most of the fails were from the first two obstacles, especially the Double Dipper, where a lot of people were not using the momentum technique. However, one guy, SSD Chibi, ended up making it to the Jumping Spider, not making the dismount, but still a hell of a lot better than a lot of the other results. A few of those notable names who failed the first two obstacles was Robbie Yates, Dark Terminator plays Lego Lumberjack? I don't know who he is, but probably popular. Another new well-known TDH random numbers, and I like tacos to eat _2. A lot more people just ran, and unfortunately just weren't able to get it. So I'm just rambling on this point, but you know, that's just what you do as a narrator. Oh, and he rolled the next that route, unfortunately. Too bad in this case. There's like a few more well-known guys. Wizard Mario was his uncle Mary? I don't know. Quick high air Alex. He had a lot of air on the obstacle, but did not have enough grip to actually by the second bar. Gaming Steven won. Wasted all his talent on that second obstacle. And Ethan Lee, he's getting the budget deal today. Here we have this guy. Yeah, he's onto the rope ladder just fine. Now he's onto the Double Dipper. Once again, Roblox physics got updated a couple months back, and it actually had this way easier. It was way easier, but Roblox physics updated and made it a lot more tough. So I had to update a lot of these stuff last minute, so that probably explains why everyone sucks on these last few obstacles. But so for this guy's under the Bridge of Blades just fine, at a similar pace as Ilma Freak. Under the Jumping Spider though, let's see if he can actually, you know, defeat it, you know, win. Maybe even become a first stage one clear. Okay, winning and becoming first stage clear is actually two different sides, but already he's onto the second half of the course. See how he does on the half-time attack, turning obstacle, makes it to the rope, and flings himself way too far. Very bad technique. Looking back at the replay, like I just said, he just flinged himself way too far to the left, and ended up costing him stage one clear. Oh, here's a familiar face, Mr. Cra. He's ran a couple times, I think since Tournament 20. I don't remember, but because a lot of these regulars don't have really memorable results. But so far he's doing decent. Well, decent as far as a newcomer. Gets on the second bar. Can he make the dismount? No, he can't. Unfortunately, he cannot make the dismount. Bad result. Now we're on to Batman Wing 123. Another regular. He's kind of known, but his run's not going to be known after this because he did a really bad fail on the rope glider. Here we have Beam Kirby, another well-known person. Kind of well-known. And unfortunately, they're also not going to be remembered for this run because that was garbage. But maybe Cyrus08 UK can redeem the last few runs. Let's see how he does. Jumps really awkwardly off onto the mattress. Platform. I'm used to calling that mattress. Here we have Faded Band 2x2x2. Another new? No, he's not. He's a regular. I'm confusing with the 1x guy, but he's on the Double Dipper. See how he does, and makes it through just fine. Uses some kind of Zeus magic, but can you get through the Butterfly Express? Like, bit of a troublemaker in the last few turns. Not today though. It's been, like I said, the physics screwed up a lot of these obstacles, so everything is harder to push. So, thanks for ruining this course, Roblox. But either way, Faded fails the Butcher Blades, unfortunately. Twisted it way too far. Now on to I'm a YouTuber 12333. I'll take his word for it. He's probably a YouTuber. Probably has a couple, 1,000 subscribers. Let's see how he does on this course. Cannot make the jump to the second bar, of course. Horrible technique, once again. But maybe David Von Erich, a person who apparently says he's from the past, who's traveled to the past, will make it. He has some kind of weird uniform, wearing an egg hat from last time. But will he be able to make it through this course? No, he can't. He fails already onto the first bar. Bad run. I mean, Pete the Cat. Well, I'm not gonna give any good luck. I know these regulars are not gonna be doing like great results, but maybe I'll give this guy Pete the Cat the benefit of the doubt. Never fails second obstacle. Alright, well, let's see how Grant 4424, or I think 44 run so far. Another regular, gets on the second bar. Can he make the dismount? No, he can't. Jesus Christ. Not a good technique right there. Once again, looking back at the replay, he did not use the momentum and ended up screening the dismount. After him, a couple more people ran, such as ABC, Sasuke Ninja Guy giving up on life and jumping onto the water, of course. Ventura BXD, doing something there. And Talk the MJNWBW fan of Halo Ninja Warrior guy, failing as well. Fortunately, Easy Hop 09 getting a better result, but not as good as his Tournament 19 result. Now we're on to Ninjas for Life 64, I think that's the name. I'm confusing him for the 55 guy. On to the second bar. Can he make the dismount? No, he cannot. Unfortunately, no, he cannot. Very bad technique, once again. Maybe number 47, the Almighty Goth. Can make it. Makes one of the first obstacles so far. Can you make it to the second one? This is a bit of a tricky one for everyone, and it's tricky too, so. Jeez. Come on, man. You gotta learn how to use the momentum with that. Here's its Alex. I'm not putting, a lot of benefit to this guy, considering he took a lot of time getting to the rope. So let's just see how he does. Maybe he'll surprise me. And he surprised me by failing the double dipper. Excellent job. Stu Game 999, everyone. Yes. Stu Game 999, everyone. Probably messed up his name. But hey, there's Z-Coin124! Remember this guy? He messed up the platform for the rope glider 2 tournaments back. Okay, he is a veteran, I think, on Sasuke Roblox 2, but will not be going to stage 1 this time. So far, we've had 50 runs, but no clears so far. Will our luck change with our next competitor, Shime? He is a past veteran. He got to stage 3 2 times consecutively in 18 and 19. Did something like this match so far. He had a bad performance last time, but maybe he'll be able to recover. Never mind, he's not going to be recovering this time. He will not even be making a return. Looking back at the replay, he did the same mistake everyone else has been making, and not just momenting the bar. Better luck next time, Shime. Better luck next time. Maybe our buddy Burned Peanut Butter will avenge him. Burned Peanut Butter. Great name. Excellent. Somehow makes that platform go appearing on this right for a bit, but, at this point, I am not even going to question Roblox. And he ends up dismounting the bar incorrectly. It could be the correct way, I don't know. Maybe our next man, Galaxy Ice Lord, will be able to, fly off the bar correctly. Oh, Christ, I just did the thing. Let's see how he does. Second bar? Second bar? Can he make it? No, he can't. Come on, guys. You guys gotta get through it. Maybe Ozzy Bro Chinese bootleg Superman CE can destroy the course and go fast. Whatever. He could be Superman, he could be Isabro, I don't know. He could even be a seer, which is probably Greek. And he ends up flinging off the bar incorrectly. Great job. Lots of talent there. Maybe Professor Skittles, another regular. He's kind of well known, I guess. And he gets off to the rope ladder just fine. Will he be able to complete the double dipper? And flings off just like in a similar fashion to Superman Seer. Good job. Well, we're going down the vine here with JJ the Beast 1008, formerly known as Johnny Jack. And just like Johnny Jack, he fails very badly. Well, good try, Johnny. Well, now we're on to Vapor Ray 8, now 18, 15, 89. Dressed up as a guest, which, they're kind of a dying breed in today's Roblox society, but, it's always nice to see a bit of variety in clothing, I guess. And, oh, Jesus Christ. Somehow uses the power of Zeus to control the bar and say hi to water just fine. Onto the second wall. Gets through it just fine. Now he's onto the Bridge of Blades. Kind of been a killer of an obstacle. Not as bad as the Double Dipper, of course, and Rope Ladder, but yeah. Really be able to defeat the Jumping Spider. This has been kind of a tough obstacle in the last few stages. Tournaments. Stages? Tournaments? What's the difference? I love being stupid. Anyway, Vapor Ray is onto the dismount of the Jumping Spider. Now he's going to face the halfway attack. No one's defeated this obstacle yet. Maybe he'll be the first to defeat it. Or maybe be the second to fail it. But he ends up being the first to complete it just fine. Good job, good job. Now he's onto the warp wall. Does not get up in one. You know, it's okay. He's still got 35 seconds. He could make it. He just got to get up in one. There he goes. Now he's going to be the first to attempt the slider jump. This is a new obstacle. So let's just see how he does on it. Maybe a bit of trouble. Makes the mount onto the net. All he's got to do is just get off it, but he's got a bit of trouble in the horizon. Time limit's going down to nearly 10 seconds. He's going to have to really pick up the pace on this last obstacle, Stairway to Victory, which requires a bit of persistence. But oh boy, the clock's in sound. He's got to get up in like one more second. He's getting close. But, however, against all odds, our man Vapor Ray has become the first clear of the first stage, clearing with a time of barely 0.11 seconds. Very close call by Vapor Ray. Looking back at the replay, he was very solid on obstacles. He took his time, which almost was his downfall, but it was well spent as he was able to get through most of the obstacles just fine. And so it was a valiant effort by Vapor Ray, and we'll just see how he does in the second stage when that comes up. After him, 13, I think 12 more people ran the first stage. A couple more notable names such as Spacey Racy's 2012, failing the Butterfly Express, Kyler DeRosio failing to dismount the Double Dipper, newcomer Unusually II failing the Rope Ladder by jumping off the padding, Yuxinator failing the Double Dipper, and with RW the Gamer following suit. You know, not a good run. Lowly Captain America, a veteran on Sasuke Roblox, ends up failing the rope ladder, unfortunately, along with Ash457, a regular, I think, yeah. The most Rainbow Guy 9, which is not really the most colorful man on Earth, fails the Double Dipper, along with Yellow Mailbox, following suit, both using the same technique. Kai's Obby Guy, which, you know, unfortunately failed the rope ladder, which is most obviously the developer's fault. You know, it was my fault for making the rope ladder too hard. But Rock Zero confirmed my suspicions of it being too hard by failing as well, along with Popop 614 failing the Double Dipper as well. Our next man, Precious Power Ranger. He is another regular. He's going to be a bit before. He hasn't really had favorable results in his favor. I think he's been more of a person to fail the earlier part of the first stage, but he could surprise us. He's onto the second bar. Can he make the dismount? Yes, he can! Now he's onto the Butterfly Express. This obstacle is a bit of a time waster now, I'll just admit it. It's not really up to how it was before, but hey, he's doing good so far. He's got 75 seconds. Can he make? Yeah, he makes the dismount onto the match fight. Now he's on the Jumping Spider. A bit more of a tougher obstacle, and he cannot mount it correctly, showing his inexperience on the obstacle. Maybe our next guy, Twisters, will be able to get through. He's another regular, kind of a living meme in today's Roblox community, but also able to get past the first obstacle just fine, which is brilliant. So now he's not going to be cut, but unfortunately he failed the second obstacle, so he barely got in there. Well, now we head on to our next man, Billix Ben, who is also a bit of a well-known Robloxing community member for the last few years. He has gotten a bit of good results on other courses such as Sasuke, Roblox, and Skylane James's course. However, here he's had a problem of failing the first stage a lot. So maybe today we'll see how he does. Maybe he'll do good. So yeah, we'll just see how he could be doing good. Gets past the first obstacle just fine. Now he's onto the double dipper. I think this gave him trouble. No, that was the butterfly express. Yeah. Gets a rematch on the butterfly express, which I think is easier. So he's kind of really in luck, but barely gets stuck on the top of there. Can he get past it? That's the tough one. Gets past it just fine. Now he's onto the new territory, Bridge of Blades. I think this has been the farthest he's been in the last few tournaments, so let's see how he does. And he immediately fails something now. Jeez, why, Bill? Come on, Bill. You gotta do better than that. Well, we're on to our next man, A Spada. Lady? Oh, man? I don't know. Could be either. Let's see how A Spada does on the double dipper. Saw Bill get past this, and she as well gets past it. Now she has the Butterfly Express to face. I think she's another regular who has had trouble in the earlier parts of stage 1, but so far looking solid. I don't want to jinx that though, so let's see how she does on the Bridge of Blades. Just fine. Perfect. Alright, so here's the jumping spider. I think this is new territory for her. Testing out the trampoline, and makes the mount onto the brown plywood. I think that's what it is. I don't know the materials I'm getting for this. I'm probably going to have a lot of injuries. But so far, A Spot is doing so well. Can she become the second person to complete a half pipe attack? Yes, she does. Excellent. Now she's on the warp wall now. With 50 seconds, gets up and in one. I think if she gets through the last two obstacles, she could become a really fast pace clear. Gets onto the net and unfortunately cannot grab on long enough. Looking back at the replay, she flung at a good pace, but got way too low, grabbing it, and ended up costing her stage 1 clear. Well, maybe our next man, Duckmaster 11-11, will make it through. The history on this guy, too, is a bit weird. I don't have my spreadsheet here, so some people who I don't really know that much on the course are going to be a bit confusing to understand. So unless you watch previous tournaments, I don't know a lot of these guys because it's been like months since I last did a tournament. So far, oh Jesus, Duck having a bit of trouble, but barely gets past it. Swings the bar onto the mattress, ignoring that continuity error. He gets through onto the Butterfly Express just fine. 70 seconds left. I think he has a good pace. It's onto the Bridge of Blades now. Gets it right in a good position and completes it. Very good. Excellent, excellent. Can he get to the Mountain of Giant Spider? Yes, he can. Gets through onto the middle section. All he's got to do now is just complete it. Completes it just fine. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Now he's on the half pipe attack with loads of time left. He's just got to take it, though. Guts on the left side, but completes it just fine. Alright, Duck. You're doing good. Gets up in a 1. But can defeat the slider jump. This has had so far a 50% clear rate, so let's see how he does on it. Slides the bar over, grabs the net, and starts to go down. Yep, good job! There we go. Duck so far his run is looking promising, but can't underestimate the stairway to victory. Last tournament had a lot of failures, so maybe he'll be able to get through it, maybe not. But he climbs up the ladder, and he becomes the second finalist of today to complete the first stage, clearing with a time of 9.23 seconds, which is way better than Vapor Ray's run. So yeah, good job by Duck. And everyone was crying around him like he's been elected president, so must have been a really good run, I guess. So we'll just see how he does on the second stage. So far, though, good job to him. Now we're on to another regular, actually, Leaf Stones. He hasn't competed the last few tournaments, but I think he competed in Tournament 18 under the same name, of course. And he didn't have much luck in that tournament. I think he failed somewhere in the jumping spider, so But so far, he completes the most hardest obstacle, stage 1, the double dipper. But can he get the concept butterfly express? Yes, he can. Excellent, excellent, excellent. As over the bridge of blades, okay, let's admit the bridge of blades is not really blades. If there were blades on there, I think we'd have a couple of injuries. But so far, Leafstone's not having complications of that, and so far not complications on the jumping spider, which I think took him out last time. Correct me on that. I'm becoming living Bubba Ace here, but I don't have the facts to everything, not even God. But Leaf, so far, is doing good. So far good, I'm surprised he's even gotten this far, because he's been on Roblox for like the last year or two, so. Already on the slider jump with 44 seconds. Christ, Jesus, Leaf. Slow you the hell down, dude. I'm not even narrating that fast, and he's already, like, done. Almost. Actually, he's not done yet, because he has the last obstacle to go. Stairway to victory, but he might as well just say it's done, because he's going really good. And makes it to the ladder, and becomes our second clear in the row today. Clear stage 1, becoming with the fastest time of 20.53 seconds left, becoming our third finalist of the day. And a surprising result from Leaf, who hasn't competed so far, so a bit of an achievement for him. Very good job by Leaf. Looking back at the replay, he was flawless on the course, and considering someone who has, once again, you know, ran a few months or even a year, he didn't look rusty at all. So yeah, really good stage 1 run, and we'll just see how he does in the second stage once more. He'll probably do excellent, I don't know. But before I get those predictions filed out, we have a couple more people, such as Longshot Arrow 77, failing the slider jump, becoming our second fatality on that. Iconic Piss returning and having an unfortunate wipeout on the second obstacle. Good God, which is probably some god failing the first obstacle. G-Man 992421 having a said failure on the jumping spider. Gravitations also having another slider jump failure. Our next buddy who's be coming up, It's a Mary, who's our first actual mid-cut of the tournament. You may know him as the host of Sasuke Roblox. Probably heard of it before. Bit of a small show. I don't think a lot of people watch it, but you know, it's getting there. It's getting there. I heard he's working with this guy called Rich UK. Well, he used to, and he made some kind of Roblox automated course, but so far, he's doing okay. Oh, crafts the top of the net. Unsurprisingly, gets to the middle and slips right up. Oh, he's in tried by Mary, but looks like your building skills ain't gonna get you out of this. But now we're on to veteran 2005 Cheeseburger. He's a veteran who competed he actually not twice before, and he failed the rope glider. I was about to say he completed stage 2 in tournament 19 and stage 1 in tournament 2, but looks like he's not having that skill amount today. Maybe our next man, R124, will actually complete it. Yeah, actually, she's already way past it. He does not complete the double dipper though, unfortunately. Very sad, I think. Next man, Zach Giraffe. Okay, this guy's history is a bit weird. He got to the second stage in tournament 16. Failed the, I think, Spider Rock. But ever since then, he hasn't had much luck on the first stage. He has gotten really close the last 2 tournaments. I think Stairway to Victory in tournament 20 and Bridge Jump in tournament 21. So far he's not that bad of a competitor. He just doesn't have much luck on the course. But considering he has had a lot of experience on the first half, he should do pretty well. And so far he is. He's got 62 seconds left, heading onto the half pipe attack. Will he be able to complete it? I mean, it's not bridge jump, but should be, and yes he does. At least it's just fine. Now he's on the little wall. Should be easy, I guess. Kind of new to him, but it's just fine. Now he's onto the slider jump. New obstacle, and unfortunately he cannot grab the net, and he will not be returning to the second stage once more. Yeah, he's Gabe the Pickle. Yeah, you know him. He got stage 2 last time. I don't know why I put him at such a, no, okay, it's not a low number, but he got stage 2 last time. I think he got as far as the caution ring, which, not a bad obstacle. Ozzy Bro failed that. But so far he's doing pretty good. Solid, you know, not that bad. Some of the bridge blades. This is a new obstacle once again. But so far hasn't been causing a threat to a lot of competitors. I don't know about that obstacle. When I was on the jumping spider, a bit of experience on this. Makes the mount. Okay, Gabe, you're doing good. And gets through just fine. Come on, Gabe, you can do it. Now here's a new obstacle, half up attack. Unless you're a veteran, this obstacle is kind of new to you. Okay, it's not really. And Gabe fails the half up attack as well, unfortunately. We're second victim of it. No, I think second victim, yeah. Bad luck to Gabe, but now we're on to Skylane James. This guy got really close last time. In fact, he actually got right up to the buzzer before he got timed out. And unfortunately, not be repeating that appearance today, because he just fell a double dipper. Sorry, James. He's the host of Ninja Warrior Roblox. Oh yeah, next guy, Cairo XY. I was just looking at the results. A bit laggy footage, but Cairo, I think he also got to the second stage last time. Got to the middle spin. Doing good so far. Let's just see how he does. Could be good, could be bad. We'll just see how he does so far. It's on the bridge of blades. See how he does through it. Has a bit of trouble on it, but cannot recover. And unfortunately cost him a stage 2. Alright, now we're on to Mr. 89 Killin' F. Also known as Sonic DJ ZZ or Sonic DJ C58. Bit of a long-time community member. He's competed since, I think, Tournament 14. Not Tournament, 2014. Yeah, I can mix them up. And so far, I think he's... I don't remember his results. I think he's cleared stage 2 before. But I think I probably included him high on the list because he actually has his own show called One on Top. And I'm not talking about what you're thinking of his game show. I'm actually talking about his other show, Roblox Parkour Master. It's a good show. It's a good show. It's okay. You know, you have enlistments like the army. You can pick different stuff. I think that's how it goes. So far, Caitlin, though, you know, after all that rattling, Caitlin's already on the wall, having a second attempt at the wall. Maybe he'll be able to complete it. Yes, he can. At least it's so good so far. Now he's onto the slider jump. Can he make the dismount onto it? And goes a little bit too low and cannot mount onto the net. And his adventure is done there. Hey, but now we're on to Ton B 101. Veteran. Yeah. Last time he actually got all the way to the flying chute. His fail was a bit unusual because he got to the rope, but he could not get to the net correctly. He actually got flung off by it, rejected. Very unfortunate fail. But overall, he's shown to be pretty solid on courses. I think he got to... No, he didn't actually go to stage 2 in Sasuke Roblox. I'm just remembering the episode. I actually just watched episode 2 of Tournament 3 of that show. I'm just remembering results, and yeah, there's a lot of very terrifying results. You guys should watch that episode if you haven't just yet. But so far, Ton is onto the half-pipe attack. So he's doing pretty good. Probably on par with his last 2 appearances. Now he's on the wall. He shouldn't have much trouble with this. He's probably faced it like a lot of times. Now he's on the slider jump. See how he does? And cannot, once again, get onto the net. Similar to Kalen, a bit too low. Yeah, he just went too low on it. You know, if he swung it a little bit higher, he would have made it. But, bad luck, unfortunately. But now we're skipping a few numbers onto number 93, Andrastical. This guy, he actually, oh yeah, okay, so he got stage 2 in Tournament 20. I think he also got to stage 2 in Tournament 19. I'd have to remember, he was under some different name, Andrastic. But, last tournament, he failed a modified bridge jump. No, I think he failed the flying chute. I'd have to check. It's been a while, but he was I think he was one of the people who failed the flying chute, which was a really bad killer in it. Fun fact, the flying chute was going to be in this tournament, but like, as I said prior, the physics messed it up. Couldn't use it, so that's why I used the slider jump. New obstacle. I was under a lot of pressure before I made this obstacle course, but showing about me. This is about Andrastical right here, and so far he's doing a pretty solid part for the course of Andrastical. He's on the slider jump. This is taking a lot of higher number of people than I previously thought. But he makes the landing on top. Can he get under the net? Yes, he can. And he's on to the last obstacle, the Stairway to Victory. Can he become our 4th clear? We haven't had a clear in a while. So let's see how he does. 30 seconds left. Can he complete the first stage? Yes, he can. And he does it in true Andrastical fashion, clearing with a time of 26.34. I don't know why I did that fancy accent, but he cleared with a fast time. Very good run by Andrastical, and he walks off into the snow and just stares. Yeah, just get the last shot of him, cameraman. Don't have to be accurate all the time. But here we have Dak Track, also a similar case to Skyline James, except he actually had a lot of time on the last tournament. He actually had a lot of time on the last obstacle, and he ended up messing it up. It was a very disappointing run, but disappointing now too because he just failed the double dipper. So fortunately, Dak does not get a break today. But maybe our next man, so whatever dude, will be able to complete stage 1. In fact, he did it last time. I think he's a new start now because he got this 2nd stage again. So pretty solid competitor. Let's see how he does. He gets on that 2nd bar. Can he get on the 3rd one though? Yes, he can. Excellent. Yeah, he had a bit of what was it? I think problems the last 2 tournaments before tournament 21 because he hadn't had a lot of good results. He only got to stage 2 once and failed stage 1. And he failed stage 1 again. So bad. Best of luck to you. So whatever. But now we're on to the last I think final 5. Starting with Freepu. He made his return last tournament. He last appeared in 2015, and then he appeared last tournament. Got all the way to the flying chute, and could not make the rope like everyone else, but he did a very valiant effort for someone who was just coming back to the course. He actually had a lot. I forgot to mention this, but he actually got to stage 3 in Sasuke Roblox 2 and cleared it stage 1 in Sasuke Roblox 3, the last one that just came out. So far he's not really as rusty as I thought he was. It just he hadn't run my course in a while. So far though he's doing pretty good. He's on the jumping spider. He's faced most of these obstacles before, except for the half-pipe attack and virtual planes. Can he do the half-pipe attack? Makes the landing just fine. Excellent. Good for you. I can't make up the warp wall. Hopefully you remember. Yeah, he actually remembers. Now he's on the slider jump. Been killing people left and right these last few stages, numbers. Gets around to the top. Can he get down to the middle? Yes, he can. Slides him down and completes the slider jump. Now he's on the Stairway to Victory. This is his first time actually taking on the obstacle here. He actually failed in Ninja Warrior Roblox 9. Hopefully that does not happen here. Can he reach the ladder? Makes the jump, and he completes it, and for the first time since 2015, Freepu will be returning to stage 2, clearing with a time of 7.98 seconds. A very good clear time by our buddy Freepu. Good job. Looking back at the replay though, yeah, he did pretty decent on the course. I mean, sure it wasn't, Andrastical levels, but he did pretty Freepu-y on the course, and he'll be returning back to stage 2. We'll see him on there, but right now we'll just give him good luck and adios, I think. But now we're on to our Mr. 97 Power Jaden. Last 2 appearances have been really good for him. In tournament 20 he got all the way to the curtain cling. I think he failed the 2nd curtain, and he got to the metal spin last tournament. Obviously he actually beat previously and wasn't even modified. So it was a pretty shocking fail for him to fail on obstacle he beat before, but he could get his revenge today, maybe. We'll just have to see how he does on the first stage, and so far he's doing pretty solid. Now he's on the jumping spider. Gets on it. No, he can't. Oh my goodness. Looking back. Wow. Looking back at the replay. Let's look back at that first. You see, he had it, but he ended up His feet ended up slipping, and he could not end up handling the jumping spider, which was very saddening. But now we're on to the big man himself, an epic Reshiram, who competed last time. Looking back at his history, he's had a long history on this course. He actually first can be in Tournament 13. He had his big break in Tournament 14, but Tournament 16 and 19, he got to Stage 3 with the drop pipe slider and body prop, respectively. Last tournament, he got all the way to the unstable ridge, where he had a really goofy fail on there where he ended up pushing it backwards. So his history's been a bit mixed, but hopefully today he might be able to get back to the Stage 3, as, well, this is his final run, so hopefully he'll end up with a shebang, like his buddy Tobe is. Well, we'll just see how he does as the beginning buzzes begin. And he's all with decent pace. Can he get on the map? Yeah, he can. Okay, he should know most of these obstacles since he's attempted them. And he's onto the double dipper and completes it just fine. Should be. Okay, so since it's been a while, and I don't think people get pissed, he actually got to the final stage in Ninja Warrior 20. Ninja Warrior Roblox 21. Yeah, that's what it was. He actually got really close. He was like 0.11 seconds off, and while he was close, he unfortunately could not make it. But after that, he kind of had a bit of disappointing fails on a few courses, but he did get back to, I think, Stage 1 in Tournament 3 of Ninja Warrior. Not Ninja Warrior, Sasuke Roblox. I'm really confused with names right now. But aside from being half asleep, an epic Reshiram so far. Oh my god, I just barely came back to noticing him. He's on the slider jump. He's on the slider jump. See how he does? Barely grabbed the net. Can't get down though. He's got 34 seconds, so he should have enough time to complete it. But you can't underestimate the last. Well, I cannot push this down enough. Last obstacle is like the make and break situation. You just gotta. If you go too fast, you might mess up and fall off a step. But if you're in epic Reshiram's case, you end up completing it and become, once again, the 6th clear of the day. Yes, the 6th clear of the day. So, yeah, clearing at the time of 12.41 seconds. A valiant effort by an epic Reshiram. He'll be hopefully getting revenge on the unstable bridge in Stage 2. But until then, good job. Now we're heading on to the final two, the first of which is Free MMO Direct. Last tournament was a big breakout tournament for Free MMO Direct. At the time, he was known as the person who failed the jumping spider in tournament 18. No, 17, way back then. And, you know, it wasn't a really good result, but I don't think he competed after that until tournament 21, of course. And he shocked everyone by completing the first and second stages. Now, of course, he ended up failing the current thing, but, you know, he was only one of 2 to actually get through it. And coincidentally, it was with Daniel Eyes with Roblox, who will be running next, yeah. Obviously, I don't think any Grand Champions will be coming back, but shows what I know. But so far, Free MMO Direct, he's doing good so far. He gets up on the wall, now he's on the slider jump. Really comfortable pace so far, but can he beat Andrastical's pace if he actually, you know, completes a lot of the course? Gets under the slider jump just fine. Now he's down to the last obstacle, Stairway to Victory. He's got 40 seconds left. He had to pick up the pace if he wants to be Andrastical's time, which I don't think that's the point of the show, but let's see how he does. 30 seconds, and he does actually beat Andrastical's time, clearing with a time of 29.3 seconds left. I got a little too excited for myself. He has 29.3 seconds left, which is a very good time, fastest time. Looking back at the replay, it was true fashion and form coming from someone who cleared Stage 3 last time, showing that it wasn't a fluke. So, yeah, really good result by Free MMO Direct, and he'll be returning back to Stage 2 and hopefully even Stage 3 if he gets there. So, yeah, good job, Free MMO Direct. Now, as the sun begins to set and the daytime hours became night, we head on to our last runner of the first stage. He has been a really good competitor, and he's gone to stage 3 7 times, I think. Yeah, 7 times. He is Daniel Ice with Roblox, long-time veteran. He's been competing since Tournament 7. No, actually Tournament 6. And he's had a lot of stage 3 attempts, most of them really going from the first half to the second half. His last appearance in stage 3 ended up failing on the new Cliffhanger, but he was the farthest and last man standing in that tournament. So his results the last few tournaments have been really good, but can he get back to the third stage? Well, that's what we're about to find out today. So let's see how he does in the first stage, though. Mr. 100, Daniel Ice with Roblox. And he gets on the rope ladder. Let's see how he does. He said he was a bit worried on a few obstacles, namely the double dipper. As he said, a lot of people failed it, obviously. But gets on to the first one. Can he get on the second one? Yes, he can, and completes the dismount just fine. So he's past the worrying obstacle. Now he's on the butterfly splash. Just shouldn't have much trouble on this. Hopefully, he has completed it like 2 times. So has a bit of trouble. Completes it. Okay, Danny, you're doing good. Onto the bridge of blades, tilts it just fine. Can he make that jump? Yes, he can. Good. Can he complete the jumping spider? You know, jumping spider, like I should say this about all the obstacles, even if you have the experience, you shouldn't underestimate a lot of these, because at any time an obstacle can and will mess you up, even if you know it like the back of your head. So far, Danny's doing pretty good. Danny is showing his experience on the course, I guess. He's already past the wall. May not have the fastest time though, starting his pace, but seeing as he has below the time, however, he should just hopefully complete stage 1. Getting a little stuck on that slider jump yet, but completes it just fine. Now he's on to the final obstacle, Stairway to Victory. Should have no trouble with this, hopefully. Yeah. Gets on this final step. Can he make that jump to the ladder? Yes, he can. And for the 7th, 8th time in a row, Daniel Ice with Roblox will be heading back to stage 2. And will leave in stage 3, clearing with a time of 11.87 seconds, becoming our 8th finalist of stage 1 today. Looking back at the replay, he did really solid on the lot of the course obstacles, getting through a lot of them with ease. Sure, you may not have gone through them fast, but as Bubba say is, if you're slow, you can still pass. And obviously, Daniel Ice with Roblox done it.
I've had a lot of practice going into it, and I hope it ends well for me.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna do a little bit better than I did in Tournament 20. I really set the bar pretty low for that.
I'm still not used to the salmon ladder with it being switched to bar tech and all, but I think I can do alright.
Stage 2 was overall pretty easy. The only difference was the salmon ladder. It was changed to the double salmon ladder, which I didn't have too much trouble with.
It's a bit intimidating than previously, but I'm still feeling pretty good about it. I want to make it back to stage 3 so badly.
As nighttime looms across the second stage, we head on to our first stage 1 finalist, Vapor Ray 1589. He got here to the finalist route when he cleared stage 1 barely with a time of 0.11 seconds. But we're not worrying about first stage now, we're on to the second stage, so let's see how he does. Grabs the rope just fine, so already on to a good start. Drops down, now he's onto the salmon ladder, new obstacle. Having a bit, oh, Jesus Christ, where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Disappeared out of nowhere. Excluding what just happened there, he's onto the first set, top of the first set. Can he get to the second set just fine? Yes, he can. Stick slider. Just gotta get through it. Ooh! Barely gets through onto the mattress, but makes it just fine. Now he's onto the unstable bridge. Also been modified because of the new physics. Onto the first board. Ooh, barely gets on the second one. Oh, having a bit of trouble on the second one. Can he get through? No! Couldn't avoid trouble, and he's out on the second stage. See, he tried swinging it when it glitched out, but unfortunately he could not save himself. Moving on to our second finalist. He has competed on the show before as a regular, but now he's going to be facing the second stage for his first time, Duckmaster 11211. A lot of, not really a lot, a bit less of newcomers or more veterans, but it's always nice to see some of these regulars and newcomers take on the course, and Duck is no exception, I guess. He's on to the first set, gets really low on the second set, but gets through. Now he's onto the stick slider. Excellent. Alright, he's off of it. Now he's onto the unstable bridge. They stick out his buddy Vapor Ray. Gets onto the second board. Can he get to this? Oh, Jesus, he gets through that one just fine. Now he's onto the balance tank with 35 seconds left. He's onto the rope. There he goes. He's done. Now he's onto the spin bridge. Another new obstacle. I think it's the same one from a couple tournaments back, but let's see how he does. He gets through it just nicely. Now he's onto the caution ring. One of the deadlier obstacles of the second stage, and it's been modified to be a bit faster, so you just got to get through this. Makes the jump. No! Cannot make the jump, and it's out for Duck. You see, he was right there at the end, but he jumped way too close to the wooden pallet.
I know I could have done way better, and it feels like the pressure had gotten to me just by that last obstacle. And when I went over that hurdle, I got too overconfident.
Alright, next on to take on the course is Leaf Stones, number 76. He got here as third finalist right after Duckmaster actually cleared, so it was like that. He's like I said earlier, he's kind of new. No, he's a regular who got here. Hasn't competed in a while, so he's kind of new. But let's see how he does on the course. Stick slider. See how he does. That's on a nice double bridge. Okay, not that bad. 30 seconds? No, 36 seconds. That's under the balance thing now. A bit modified too from last time. It's not all heavy. It gets through just nicely. That's under the spin bridge now. Can he complete it? Hopefully. Oh, getting stuck on that third wall. Can he complete it? Yes, he can. Good job by Leaf. Now he's onto the caution room. 14 seconds. Which he may have to get cautious a little bit, but he doesn't care because he's going to go on to clear it. If he presses the button, yes, he closes the button. And he becomes our first finalist of the second stage, playing with a time of 7.88 seconds left. A record time so far. And once again, for old Rusty Leaf, he'll be heading on to the third stage. So good luck to him. Now, as we straddle our way back down to the starting platform, we meet our next runner, Andrastical. He is a kind of a newcomer regular. No, he's a veteran actually. He got up here to stage 2 in tournament 20. He had a very bad failure on the downhill jump, but he's not going to suffer that today as he completes that jump. Now he's onto the was it double salmon ladder? Yeah, double salmon ladder. Having a bit of tough time on the first set, but he gets the second set just fine. Oh, having a bit of trouble on that set, but completes it. Flings the bar over to the side. Now he's onto the unstable bridge with 46 seconds. Swings that bridge over. Good. Taking a bit more cautious approach, and that's fine. I mean, you don't have to fling it up like the other guy did, but completes the balance tank just correctly. Now he's onto the spin bridge. Like I said, this is actually had to remake this because the older one is locked in a bolt. I think that's how it works. Yeah. And Andrastical's doing just fine. Oh, gets through the wall somehow, and he completes stage 2 with a time of 12.85 seconds. A record time. Yeah, really good run by Andrastical. Pretty much a normal performance by him. So he'll be heading on stage 3, where hopefully he'll actually get past it and not get locked somewhere. Now we head on to our final 4 competitors. which are the All-Stars. Starting him off is Freepu, who is having his first attempt at the second stage since 2015. He failed the downhill jump, but not today. Except it's not pillars. Now he's on the salmon ladder. This is kind of new, I think? Nah. Well, he's having a bit of trouble. He's not really getting that salmon ladder out that fast. He's wasting a lot of valuable time. Gets the flip though. Just needs to hurry up a bit. He's onto the sticks ladder. Oh, he's having a bit of trouble. No! I sound like old man. That was a disappointing run by Freepu. Looking back at the replay, you see he had the stick stuck right on the right side and ended up not being able to fix. Now we head on to an epic Gresham, who's not the sleep truck. After all that crap, now we finally head on to an epic Gresham, who's Mr. Number 98. Got here last time, he fell down a unstable bridge, which was ridiculous. I mean, there's ways to fail the unstable bridge, like Vapor Ray, but then you fail it like an idiot, like an epic Gresham like last time. But so we're doing pretty solid. Second set. Oh, slipping up just a bit. Oh, there you go. Now he's onto the sticks ladder. Just completed it. Now he's on the unstable bridge. 37 seconds left. Readying himself. All right, first set. Ooh, barely gets through that. Weird technique, but he does it just fine. So he beats his nemesis. Now he's onto the balance tank. However, his time is getting a bit low. He only has like nearly 20 seconds left, so he may have to pick up the pace. So the next few obstacles. First, it's spin bridge time. Taking a bit of a cautious approach may cost him a bit when it comes to the caution ring. And oh, Jesus! Stuck. Oh, what? What? And epic Gresham cleared everyone! Time was 1.21 seconds. He got really close there, but he still completed, so.
I think I was pretty shaky on that, because it's like, I really did not want the unstable bridge to take me out again. And it's like, the modified obstacles were also pretty difficult. Like, the salmon ladder, I slipped up a bit on it. I wasn't surprised. But overall, I'm happy I was able to get past all of them.
As we once again strut our way back to the second stage, we now meet our Mr. 99 free MMO Direct. Second time here in the second stage, so he should not have much trouble as it's not really modified as much as per se the first stage. Let's see how he does. Downhill jump. I plays it with these. One thing I'd like to know is that the downhill jump was actually supposed to be harder than last time, but somehow these guys are not doing that much trouble on it. On to the second set now. Can he complete it? Yes, he can, of course. It's free MMO we're talking about. Got to stage 3 last time. But anything can turn in these last few obstacles, for sure. Onto the unstable bridge. Bleeds just fine. Excellent. Balance tank. Balance tank fun for everyone. Fun times. Gets through it. Spin bridge, you know, of course. Whoa, Jesus. There he goes again. What the fuck? Okay then. Frame Direct, everyone. Clears stage 2 with a time of 15.71 seconds. Somehow I got through that last obstacle. I don't know if he cheated or not, but that's for God to think. And here we are. The last runner of stage 2. He's been here like 8, 9 times, probably even 10. It's our boy, the legend, the myth, the man, the legend, Daniel _ Roblox. Yes, this guy. You probably know him somewhere. And come on, get off the ramp, dude. I just cleaned that. Now he's laughing at me. Oh my God, Daniel, get out of that shit. Here he goes, off somewhere, and ooh, barely grabs that shit. Completes it just fine. Now it's a double similar. This is also a bit of a new concept for Danny. Well, most of these guys, unless you compete in Roblox Ninja Challenge, then well. shouldn't be that much problem. And it's not posing a problem for Daniel. Taking a bit of time on it, but still completes it. There he goes onto the unstable bridge. Oh, Jesus. Flung himself almost off there. And does the same treatment as Duckmaster. Completes it. In a weird technique. Goes onto the balance tank. Completes that just fine. Shouldn't have trouble with most of these obstacles. He has beaten all of them. And he completes the gym bridge just fine, so he's just fine. Now he's on the classroom with 20 seconds left, so taking a bit of time. No, it doesn't matter as long as he clears, and which he does. He's going to clear with a time of 13:39 seconds left, becoming our 5th finalist of Stage 3. Actually, a record in this last 3 tournaments. So yeah, Danny is returning back to Stage 3. We all know it'd be happening. Looking back at the replay, you know, he took on Stage 2 like we all know he could do with ease. A lot of obstacles he just did really well. And even by the time he was on the final obstacle, he had bullets of time to just wait for it to come around and end up completing it just fine. So, good job to you, Danny. We'll see how you do in the 3rd stage.
It's pretty good. I'm confident. Again, I'm confident in taking on Stage 3 again. It's been how many attempts? Like 7 or 8 at it. I don't remember now. It's like 6 or 7, whatever, around there. So all I gotta see is I'll just hope for the best and practice a bit longer.
Ultimately, I think I can clear if I just take my time, even though I just said I'm unconfident. It makes a lot of sense.
My only issue was just not making a small mistake on like an easy obstacle, really.
I think tonight's gonna be the night. I'm looking forward to this. Some new obstacles that I've never attempted on this course before, but you know, I'm ready for it.
Alright, so we've gotten past the 1st and 2nd stages, but now this is where the real business gets ready. With our first runner of Stage 3, it is Leaf Stones. A newcomer to the stage. He has started from the bottom all the way to the top. Let's see how he does on this dangerous stage. And he's off. Completes the first obstacle just fine, so yeah. But the real challenge comes here on the curtain swing, which has been slightly nerfed. It'd be a bit easier. Only 5 curtains as opposed to 7, but either way, you still gotta be good on your technique on these, because any wrong movements can mean death. Okay, I don't mean death, but, you know, failure. But hopefully no one's added sharks to the water. Jeez, that would suck. But as opposed to the sharks, Leaf is doing pretty fine so far. It's on to the Cliffhanger. I just gave up calling it whatever it was. And oh, barely gets on that last ledge he was just on. And he's on the last one, and he completes the Cliffhanger. He's the first one to complete that. Now he's on the jumping bars, new obstacle. Jump down tilted bars. Essentially, that's how it is. All right, 3rd bar, 4th bar. Now he completes it. Now he's on to the I think this is the ascending cylinders or something, whatever. Completes that just fine. Now he's on to the spider flip, returning once more, a bit tougher. He's getting ready, and he completes it. Excellent. Already, real fast run, already onto the flying bar. But this is a bit of a new territory, because this is what uses the bar tech technology, trademarked. Not by me, of course. But Leaf is taking a bit of time. I mean, it's good that he's preparing it, but he's going to lose a bit of strength on these obstacles, so he's got to pick up the pace a little bit. Okay, quit showboating. Please, just go into the 30 set. There you go. Okay, he's doing good so far. Can he make it to the 4th one? He's tilting his bar. Makes it. Now he's on to the 2nd and last cradle. This is almost the make and break situation. He's nearly 15 studs away. Now he's 5 studs away from the final platform. Already a newcomer. He's already at the end. He's got this. Last jump. Can he make it? He's hedging himself. And yes! He's done it! Oh my God! Praise the Lord! He's done it! Yes, for the first time in the last 3 tournaments, the man, the myth, the legend, Leaf Stones has finally completed stage 3, showing that even a newcomer can do it. Looking back at the replay, he did it with ease. He may have taken a long time on the flying bar, but it doesn't matter. He's heading on to stage 4, where he'll be facing the toughest challenge ever, the tower. Good job to you, Leaf. But before we go, to the tower and see how he does, we're gonna have to look at the last 4 competitors on stage 3. Starting off with Andrastical. He is a veteran. He got to stage 2 last time, but he hasn't attempted stage 3 before. This is a new venture for him. See how he does. Alright, leads off the first obstacle just fine. Now he's on the curtain cling. Curtain swing, actually, not curtain cling. Yeah, they're both similar names, I apologize. Alright, 3rd curtain. Can he get to the 4th one? Yes, he can. Excellent. Now he's on to the last. Oh! Barely grabs on that last curtain. Tilts on just fine, though. Now he's on to the, I'll just say new cliffhanger. We'll just say it. Call it that. Gets on the first flip. Can he get the second one? Yes, he can. 3rd flip now. Finally. Final ledge. Gets through it just fine. Rushes through that. Jesus Christ, Andrastical, slow down. Save the rest of stage 3 for the rest of us. Oh, Jesus. Really passing through this stage real fast. Even I can't do this real fast. And this is coming from someone who's created the course. He's on the... Oh, Jesus Christ! Completes the spider flip already! Now he's on the flying bar. You have to slow down a bit. Maybe, crush his dreams. But he's on to the second bar cradles. Bar cradles. Probably, that's how you call it. 3rd cradles now. Oh! 3rd bar's stuck. He's gonna have to fix this. Uh-oh. He's in a bit of trouble. He's gonna have to really fix that 3rd bar on the side. Oh. Adjusting himself. Good. Alright. He's doing good so far. Readjusted it. Now he's gonna have to jump to the 4th one. There you go. Oh. There he goes. It's a little stuck. Has to readjust himself again. Anything can happen in this stage. Now he's onto the final cradle left. Can he complete it? And oh! Cannot complete it. And Andrastical is out on the flying bar. Looking back at the replay, you see he didn't go a little too far enough on the cradle, and he jumped a little too early, and he was just barely there onto the last cradle, and he's now not going on the...
Okay, so I can't believe that I failed there. I'm pretty mad about it. I shouldn't have gone so fast. I didn't expect to get the type of jump that I did on it, therefore I fell. I hope I can improve on it next tournament. Maybe I'll go the farthest. Who knows? I don't know yet. We'll see. I had a good tournament. This was a lot of fun.
Alrighty, here we are. Mr. Anepic Grisham, his possible final appearance on this course. Let's see how he does. This is his final appearance, most likely, so hopefully he'll do well. Alright, completes the pull vault just fine. Now he's onto the curtain swing. Oh, barely gets dangerous on low one there. Twist in the end. No! Jeez. I wasn't expecting that. And Epic Gresham out on the curtain swing. You see, he just couldn't grab that curtain correctly, and now he's dead.
Alright, I honestly have no idea what happened. It's like, I think I got a bit too much to one side, and it's like, I wasn't able to cling on. It's like, my plan going in onto the curtain cling was just stay consistent with a good technique. I just jumping and turning after that, and I guess I just messed it up.
Alright, good job today in Epic. Thank him on his appearances, and I hope he does well in his future ventures. But now we head on to Freedom More Direct. He got here last time, he failed the curtain swing, so let's see if he can get his revenge on that obstacle. It's probably going to be a bit easy, because only 5 curtains, but can't underestimate it. Nebula Gresham just failed this obstacle, so he's taking a bit of a fast approach, but you know, whatever works. Last curtain, can he complete it? Yes, he can. Excellent. Now he's on to the cliffhanger. New obstacle. No, not new obstacle. Jeez, I confused this with the flying bar. So far, second flip now. Can he do it? Yes, he can. That took out Daniel, but he's not taking out him. Last flip now. Excellent. Final edge now. Completes it just fine. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. That's on the jumping bars. Bit of a harder obstacle. You have to do exact timing on this. Second bar now. Can you complete the third one? Oh! Cannot complete that third bar. Oh my goodness. Looking back there, like, he had the first transition correctly, but he jumped way too early to the third bar. And if he went a little bit farther, he could have completed it. But unfortunately, Free will not be going on to stage 4.
Man, I feel like I did better than previous tournament. Tournament. In all honesty, I just messed up on the jumping bars. I misjudged the ledges and plopped right into the water. Otherwise, I feel pretty happy about my success.
Alrighty, next up is Daniel Ice with Roblox doing. Oh, not this shit again. Christ, can't even get through that shit. Oh, alright, back. Okay, so here's Daniel Ice with Roblox. Mr. 100. Face the curtain swing? Yeah, curtain swing. Took him out before, but can he complete it this time? This is completes it just fine. So now he's under the cliffhanger. This took him out last time. Can he get revenge? First flip, he got it last time. Gets it just now. Here he is on the flip that took him out. Can he complete it? Yes, he does. Excellent. Third flip now. Good. Final edge, and he completes the cliffhanger. But this is uncharted territory for Daniel. This is let's see, 4 obstacles left. Yeah, and he's gonna have to really use all his leftover strength. Taking a bit of time on that third ledge. Completes it. Fourth ledge now. Excellent. As onto the ascending bars, can he complete these? A bit more tricky. Just gotta continue. Yes. Excellent. Great. Now he's onto the spider walk. Split. Jesus. Spider flip. Oh, holy crap! Barely just made that through. Grabbed the ledge on the bottom and jeez. Close call by Daniel. Beats it just barely. Here he is on to the final obstacle. He hasn't gotten here before. This is a rare occasion for Daniel. And oh! Going a bit fast on it. Oh! Damn, he's really low on these bars. Final jump! Here he goes. This is the final one. He's been waiting for this for many years. Yes! Oh, yes! He's done it! Hell yeah! Fuck. I had to really contain myself there, but yes! It's official. Daniel Ice with Roblox will be moving on to the 4th stage for the first time in his career after many death-defying appearances in stage 3. He is finally moving on to the 4th stage. Looking back at the replay, he sped through the flying bars with ease, looking very close on those jumps, but that final jump, it was amazing just to see him finally do it. You finally get to see the first appearance of Daniel Ice with Roblox on the 4th stage, joining Leaf Students in another 2-competitor show-off.
Oh my god, man, it feels awesome. I'm literally out of breath right now. Especially on the last obstacle. It was very intense with all perfect jumps, for lack of better words. But it's all over now. I did it. All I gotta worry about is the tower. Oh boy, that's gonna be a challenge.
I feel pretty confident about the final stage. It is intimidating, but I think if I go at a decent pace I could make it through.
Well, it's already an accomplishment enough for me to even get here, whether I win this or not.
Here we are, the final stage tower. After 2 tournaments of failures in the 3rd stage, we have finally reached this moment. Tens of hundreds of people, well, tens of people, have came here to see Leafstones and Daniel Ice with Roblox take on this final tower. Will he be able to complete it? And he's off! We are 40 seconds on this tower. He's gonna have to really speed through this tower at a really good pace. So far he's doing pretty good, but he's gotta keep going at this pace. Anything can happen. Oh, speeds way up that salmon ladder. Now he's on the 2nd run. Can he get through that? Yes, he can. 3rd set now. Gets through just nicely. Now he gets on the vine climb. This is the last obstacle. He's having a bit of trouble. Klaxon's about to sound right now. He's got to really climb at a fast pace. Come on, Leaf. You can do it. 3 seconds left. He can do it. Yes. Yes! Finally! Done it! Holy shit! Leafstones has done it for the first time since Tournament 19. He's become our first total victory winner, playing with a time of 0.21 seconds, barely making that shit. Looking back at the replay, he sped through most of the course, pulled up the salmon ladder at an insane pace, and went through the vine climb. Had a bit of trouble in the beginning, but overall was a very close but insane run, and Leafstones will become our 10th Grand Champion.
Wow. I cannot believe I did it, and on my first attempt as well. Man, I was really nervous when I was at the bottom, but I kept thinking hard enough about winning and doing my best, and somehow my best came through. I dedicate this run to the many others these last few tournaments who've been deceived by this dangerous course. Thank you for having me run.
Now, here we are, the final run of Stage 4, and the tournament. We've just seen Leafstones break through the final stage, but can we see Daniel Ice with Roblox be able to defeat this death-defying tower? He has waited his whole life on Roblox, his entire career. He's waited for this moment, and now, here he is. While his buddies looking on the sidelines, will we see a total victory by Daniel Ice with Roblox? We'll have to find out. As the gong rings, we begin to see our first attempt by Daniel Ice with Roblox. And here he goes! Already onto the first obstacle, going at the same pace as Leafstones. Doing just fine so far. He's got to keep up the pace. He can't mess up these steps. This is a really, even though it looks easy, it can be really tough if you mess up your rhythm on this obstacle. And he goes through it, and now he's on the salmon ladder. Oh, not as bad as Leafstones, but he's on to the first set. Second set now. Oh, having a bit of trouble here. Oh, back down to the first rung. Can he get through the second one? He's having way too much trouble. And no! Oh, no! Oh, that was embarrassingly disappointing. Ah, damn. You can see Daniel had great composure on that first obstacle. You could tell he was determined. But trouble struck on that salmon ladder. He was doing just fine as well in the first set, but As he approached that second set, he had too much trouble, and the bar was getting way too much stuck, and he ended up falling off, causing him a final stage victory.
I had a really good strategy in practice on the first obstacle, which I don't know exactly how long it took me, but once I got to the salmon ladder, it was really it wasn't even the hardest obstacle. It was like I just got stuck on like somewhere on the second set, which didn't really happen too much to me in practice, so that's kind of disappointing because I'm used to turning my mouse a lot when doing the jumps which is easier for me, but for some reason it just didn't work for me.
After that interview with Daniel, we finally end the 22nd tournament of Ninja Coolio Warrior. And while we had a lot of twists and turns to the tournament, a lot of shocking failures, including the one just from Daniel as with Roblox, we had a lot of great wins and just really epic moments from these people, including the total victory by Leafstones, who came just out of nowhere, just out on hiatus. He just came out of nowhere, winning the tower with a time of 0.21 seconds. And while our tournament will be coming to a close, in June, the tournament will be coming back with harder obstacles, way more difficult time limits, and even tougher and more determined competitors to reach that goal of total victory. But until then, stay tuned for more runs, more fails, more wins, more crazy obstacles, and of course, more Ninja Coolio Warrior. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, and have a good day.